Hey guys, so today I am doing a Charlise Theron inspired look. I know I don't look like her, especially with the nice big red chunk in my hair, but it's really, really glowy, really soft, really fun, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all you need to know. Okay, bye. Okay, there you go. Okay, so the first thing I did was prime my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, shockingly. As always, I know a lot of people use the Urban Decay primer potion. I'm allergic to it. Not to say that everybody will be, but that's the reason I don't use it, if you guys are wondering. And it made my eye go all funny, so don't want to use that. So the next thing I'm going to use is my Gracious Me Shadestick. It's like a purpley pinky color, this one here. And I'm just going to rub it on my hand to warm it up. And then I'm going to take my finger in the product and I'm just going to put this all over the lid. Now I don't necessarily want a really bright wash of color. I want a pretty subtle tone on there and just something for the shadows to really stick to. This is a really subtle look, but it's so glam and I love it. Good request, by the way. So the next thing I'm going to do is hit the computer, apparently. I'm going to take my pink palette and I'm going to use Naked Lunch, which is this one here, as my palette falls. You could also use Jest. It's just a little bit too pinky for me. I like Naked Lunch because it has like a gray tone to it. And I'm just going to pack that on my 217 brush. And I'm going to put this all over the lid and a little bit up into the crease. And really just packing it in there. The underbase is what's going to give it that pink sheen. And then this one, and it's okay if you kind of fall down into the tear duct. There's a really bright pop of color on the tear duct there. And so it's okay if this falls down. So I'm just really packing the color in there and kind of softening the edge. And again, I'm going to that point just above the crease. If you have a really defined crease, like it's really in there, you would just kind of put your brush in there and go like this, and then it would fall on that bone right there. If you kind of touch under that bone, I want it on that bone. So if you have really strong bone, it would just be tucked under it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to, don't worry about wiping the color off, I'm going to take this color here. It's called Yougurt. Don't look at the names up here, they're wrong right now because I reorganized, if you're all wondering. And I'm going to use this as my highlight. Because there's such a shimmery, like, bottom part to this eye, I don't want to use a really shimmery. I've got, like, the dorkiest hair. Look at this. There's, like, pieces sticking up everywhere. I don't know what the deal is. I'm very unhappy with my hair lately. But anyways, I'm just taking this Yougurt and blending it in and giving yourself kind of that highlight right in here. This look is so easy to do, so I'm talking a lot to fill up time. No, I'm kidding. So the next color I'm going to take, and again with my 217 brush, I'm using one brush, I'm going to use Satin Taupe, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to get a little bit of color. I don't want too much. And I'm just going to put that into the crease and almost wipe my brush off and then just blend that color out because I want it very, very soft. Almost like you can't see it, but it just gives you that little bit of definition. Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to take really dark gray. This one's called Bark, this one right here. And my 263 brush. Now instead of eyeliner, because this is a really soft look, I'm just going to use eyeshadow and I'm just pressing this color. See how I'm not sweeping it? I'm just pressing it into the lashes. And I'm not going all the way in. Now normally I wouldn't do that, but because it's such a subtle wash of color, it's okay that you're not going all the way in. I'm trying to get really close here. So you can see where that fade stops, as long as you can't see the line. It's okay. Awesome. Then we're gonna go in with this little dome contour brush. It just is literally, it's called Precision Fluff Brush. It's a generic brush. I think M.A.C might have one. You could use the pencil brush. You could use this pencil brush, but it's a little bit too stiff. Even this one here, the 213, would work better just because I want a really soft edge. And I'm going to go back in with Naked Lunch, and I'm going to swipe this all the way along the bottom and into the inner rim. Don't be afraid to go on the bridge of the nose right in here. And she has quite the shine underneath there in this particular picture, and she always has really glowy, dewy eyes, so it's okay if you really pack that on there. Then just take a touch of that really dark bark color on the very, very tip of your brush, not very much, like barely dab it in there, and just kind of rub this, I just lost a palette there, along the bottom as well. Sorry about the dorky mouth, as I say. It just happens. And then that gives you that little bit of pop underneath there. So I am going to do my mascara, and then I'll show you what's on the rest of my face, because Charlise Theron has very glowy skin, and I hope you can see how glowy and wonderful my skin is. So I will be right back. Okay, so for my face today, I used Smashbox Halo Powder. I'm going to do a full review on this because I just got it. It's really cool. It's got the shaver thing. As I say, I'm going to do a review on it because I've been going nuts on Smashbox lately, so just watch another video. So I put that on my face. I used my Diorbronze to kind of bronze up my cheek area and really give me a little bit of definition. And for my lips, I used M.A.C's Faux lip gloss. F-A-U-X is how you spell it. It's this kind of mauvey, pinky color. Not mauve, mauve, because I'm Canadian. Sorry. And then I used the Soiree lip gloss by Smashbox as well. So it's this really pink, pretty pout. Mwah. So what I love about this look is that Charlise Theron always does really natural looks. I was looking at most of her looks are natural anyway. I was looking at a lot of pictures and she just does really glam, really Hollywood looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The really, really dewy skin. Oh, that's what I used for my dewy skin. Where is it? I lose things. That's the problem. I like toss them aside and I can't remember where I put them. Aha! It's the Smashbox Photo Op. I use this right here. So I discovered that it's actually a really, really great highlighter. I also put it down the front of my nose, and I'll just show you on the lips here. You can just kind of pop it in. See the highlight that that gives you? And on the bottom a little bit too. Just kind of pops those lips a little bit. Hey? You can also put it down that little, and it just like bams everything out. Really, really cool. And you know, you can go in and do those inner corners. You want to draw attention to those. There you go. So I'm in love with this stuff, even though so many people have said that it does absolutely nothing. It does wonders. Look at how everywhere you put it, it just gives you a pop of light. So impressed face right here with this. My dad's vacuuming. Of course he is. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial now that I blabbed like forever.